Did you start the camera?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Illiterate Book Club. I'm Matt.
I'm John.
And this is our non-spoiler review for Hobbs and Shaw. We actually just got done watching it. So what's your general impressions of it so far?
It's a big blockbuster action comedy.
Yeah.
That was my impression.
Overall, I thought it was a really fun movie. Absolutely
Definitely
ridiculous.
fun. Yeah. Oh yeah. Over the top.
Yeah.
Over the top action. Some pretty over the top comedy. Good dynamic, I think, between Johnson and Statham.
Yeah, for sure. I felt. I mean, definitely they have some chemistry there. Some probably some unrelinquished relationship.
some real romantic tensions there.
Right.
Sure.
No, but yeah, I mean, if you cut off your brain to a certain degree with the
Don't think about the things that are happening. Just
right,
let them happen.
just let them happen. Enjoy yourself. Then you're gonna have a really good time. I mean,
Yeah.
if logic really bothers you when you go to see a movie like this, which if you're gonna go see a movie like this, you probably shouldn't be thinking about logic.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely not.
I mean, if you've seen any other Fast and the Furious movies, you know kind of what you're getting into here.
But I haven't, I've seen the first Fast and Furious. I haven't watched the others.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I came into this pretty blind, and I still enjoyed it. I didn't need to know anything from the other movies to enjoy this movie.
No, it's a pretty self-contained story overall. There's definitely some awesome cameos that we won't give away.
Yeah.
They're actually even bigger, I would say, than just a small cameo.
There's some pretty good roles from some other actors that surprised me and were hilarious. Actually, those were like some of the best moments.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In the movie, which was, I'm saying it's a decent movie. I mean, the action was good too. You had, I mean, of course, we know, The Rock and Jason Statham are like two of the best action performers in the movies right now. But also, Idris Elba is like also just a great actor on his own right. He hasn't done just a ton of like this kind of action.
No, but he really held his own there, and he's definitely
really
believable.
Fun. Yeah, he was really fun as a villain.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think one thing that some movies don't know what they are, and it's apparent. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like they're trying to take themselves too serious, and they're obviously flawed and ridiculous. Right. And then there's some movies, like what I believe this movie is, it knows, it's very self-aware.
Right.
And even though there's crazy logic problems, we don't care because it is self-aware of itself, and it's entertaining at the same time.
It's meant to be fun, and this is a summer movie, right? This is like a classic summer blockbuster. Just jokes, a little bit of sex appeal, and a lot of action.
Yeah, a lot of action,
a ton of action.
I think it's from the director of one of the John Wicks, I believe, or
was it?
I
didn't pay attention to that part.
Or because John Wick 1 and 2, was it directed by the same person or no?
Well, we'll get back with that.
Okay, we'll get back with that. Anyways, I think that there was a lot of action. Either way, it was really good action. I do feel like some of the action, whereas like with John Wick, I'm not saying this is comparable with the action of that, but with John Wick, it's very close quarters action. But it's choreographed in such a way and shot in such a way that you still kind of see what's going on. Where I felt like one of the flaws of this was they had a lot of close-up shaky cam, that kind of I felt like masked. Because maybe, they're not Keanu Reeves level of choreography and kung fu.
Well, it was
like
I say, going for a different feel. So like you had the mix of Dwayne Johnson's big, just powerhouse sort of punch things and overpowering things and stuff like that, and then you had some of Statham's more finesse work. But even with Statham, he's not like Jackie Chan or Jet Li level of like finesse. Yeah. Within the martial arts kind of stuff, that's not his brand, and so that's not what they go for. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't show, like, you can get lost in the blur of the action scene for a moment, but it's still like you get a lot of movement. Yeah. And so it's still fun to watch. The choreography is pretty fun. Yeah. A lot of it was still focused on, there was a lot of car work too.
Well, and that's what that's actually, to me, there was some really great moments in that, but in some of the ways it was shot, like they're, and on motorcycles and stuff, the way it was shot, it was got a little jumbled there for me a little bit.
Yeah,
And I felt like later in the movie it kind of as it broadened out and maybe got a larger scope, more like drone shots, those type of things, then it kind of compensated and worked out. But in the very beginning, when it was like really close quarters with a lot of things going on with a motorcycle and a car, I was just like, what the heck's going on? More even so than the fight scenes.
Right.
But that's my only really qualm with the action. Okay, so we've kind of talked about this enough. So because it's an action movie. What else?
Standard action movie.
What else is there more to say than what we've already said? Yeah.
So let's rate it.
Yeah. For me, I'd give it a solid like 7.2-ish score. I know that's a little bit. It's fresh for me. It's enjoyable. Right. Definitely not a great movie, but I had a really fun time watching it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm in the 7 range, so I'll go with a 7. It's definitely worth watching on the big screen. Not something I'll probably watch all the time, but it's a fun movie. Has some really fun moments in it, and the comedy's good. If nothing else, it's a good comedy.
Yeah, that's for sure. And definitely, if you're into this type of movie, it's a really fun movie to see in theaters with a kind of the communal experience and go see it with friends. It was really fun. So do the stuff, like and subscribe.
Right. Let us know what your favorite rock movie is in the comments below.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, in the comments below.
Just or let us know if you're watching this.
Yeah, did you see the movie? Did you like the movie?
No. Did you see this?
Did you see this?
This video. Are you watching it right now?
Did you like this video? Have you subscribed? Did you hit that little bell thing?
Yeah,
I don't know
whatever you're going to do.
Does anybody know what that bell does?
Just do it. I don't know. We're done.
Bye.